gentlemen, it's our great honor to welcome the esteemed Governor of West Bengal, Dr. C.P. Ananda Bose. Please join me in giving him a warm and heartiest welcome. Dr. Bose, a renowned civil servant, management and innovator, has had a distinguished career span multiple things. As the Governor of West Bengal since 2022, he has brought his wealth of experience and expertise to this role. With over 350 publications to his credit, including 70 books, Dr. Bose is a prolific writer and orator. As we welcome Dr. Bose to this esteemed gathering, we acknowledge his tireless efforts to uplift society and promote the values of nationalism, social integration, and communal harmony. Please join me in expressing our deepest gratitude for his presence among us today. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. आपका स्वागत है.
এখন মহামহিম রাজ্যপাল সাহেবকে আমাদের লোকপ্রজ্ঞা পশ্চিমবঙ্গের পক্ষ থেকে বরণ করে নেবেন প্রজ্ঞা প্রবাহের পূর্বক্ষেত্রে সংযোজক আমাদের অভিভাবক অরবিন্দ দাস মহাশয়।
धन्यवाद। सम्प्रति अस्माकं कृते राराजन्ते रामकृष्ण मिशन विवेकानंद शैक्षणिक तथा अनुसंधान केन्द्रस्य रामकृष्ण मिशन विवेकानंद एजुकेशनल एंड रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट इत्यस्य सम्माननीयाः कुलसचिवाः पूज्यपादाः स्वामी कलेशानंद महोदयाः एतेभ्योऽपि तत्र उत्तरीय उपढौकनादिभिः तत्र वरणं भवति तदर्थं मया विनिवेद्यन्ते श्रीमन्तः संदीप कुमार सिन्हा महोदयाः एते तु शिक्षकप्रवराः लोकप्रज्ञा इत्यस्य राज्य उन्मेषाचार्यस्य।
মহামহিম রাজ্যপালের ডেকোরাম অনুযায়ী আমরা পরবর্তী অনুষ্ঠানে এখন যাব। তো বাকি যে দুজন আমাদের সম্মানীয় অতিথি আছেন আরো তিনজন, তো ওনাদের আমরা পরে বরণ করে নেব। এখন আমরা বুক লঞ্চ আছে, আমরা তাতে যাব। সন্দীপ কুমার সিনহা রামকৃষ্ণ বাবা আন্দোলনের একটি অন্যতম শহীদ। ওনার প্রতিদিনের পাথেয় বইটির তৃতীয় খণ্ড প্রতিদিন 365 দিন আমাদের জীবনের নানা ঘাত প্রতিঘাত সব কিছুর উপর এবং ঠাকুরমা স্বামীজির আদর্শকে অনুসরণ করে উনি প্রতিদিনের যে মেসেজগুলো আমাদের দেন তারই সংকলন।
For the absolute honor, the moment we all have been waiting for is finally here. Please put your hands together for the Honorable Governor of West Bengal, Dr. Ananda Bose. Today is a testament to your commitment to the people of West Bengal and beyond. Your wisdom and experience will undoubtedly inspire us to strive for excellence.
Most revered Swami Ananda Maharaj Ji, Professor Ali Pratap Singh, Dr. Indrajit Sarkar, Dr. Dilip Kumar, my very dear friends, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, on this auspicious occasion, when we are celebrating the memories of the two great stalwarts from Bengal, the great sons of India, Swami Vivekananda and Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, I pay my humble salutations to these great souls. It is said, the heights by great men reached and kept, the heights by great men reached and kept, were not attained by sudden flight. They, while their companions slept, were toiling upward in the night. I repeat, the heights by great men reached and kept, were not attained by sudden flight. They, while their companions slept, were toiling upward in the night. These two great sons of Bengal, the great sons of India, they were proved to the last decimal. Yes, Vivekananda is known as a person who, at such a young age, interpreted the whole of India to the outside world. He told the entire world in the religious parliament, puts his blessed feet on the chest of Vivekananda deity. Vivekananda gave Ramakrishna with a lot of vexing questions in his mind, questions of existential reality. You know, where do I come from? Where do I go to? Why am I here? Who am I? Am I alone? Lot of vexing troubled him. With one touch of the sovereign feet, all his doubts were dispelled. Almost like Gautam Buddha, getting enlightened under the Bodhi tree, Vivekananda enlightenment, Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. What is the enlightenment that he gave? The entire meaning to the complex questions. What is matter? What is mind? The complex relation between matter and mind, which have been vexing the whole world. Once when Dr. Ramakrishna, when he was a standing professor of Oxford, you know, standing professorship is something which is very, very coveted in the academic world. He was standing professor of Oxford not once but twice. One day, the Royal Albert Hall, there was a discourse by Dr. Ramakrishna. He will answer the two questions: what is matter? What is mind? The entire intellectual world, the professors, the philosophers are all assembled there. Dr. Ramakrishna stood up. In a tall figure with his headgear, looks a majestic figure. And the shortest speech which he made was on this complex question. the relationship between matter and mind. He asked the question first, what is matter? The entire world waited with bated breath to listen to the answer to this complex question. What is matter? Answer, never mind. Second question, what is mind? Answer, does not matter. This is the way in which he simplified the complex question. Never mind. What is matter, what is mind? You know, Arjuna had the same doubt. Arjuna had existential problems when he was not ready to fight his own kith and kin in the battle of Kurukshetra. There, Bhagavan tells him about the Bhagavad Gita. I do not want to go details into the details of Bhagavad Gita. You know, the simple question of a blind king, Om Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre, Samaveda Yutsava, Mamaka Pandavasaiva, Kimakuboda Sanjaya. A simple question. It just means what is happening in the battlefield of Kurukshetra between my sons of Pandu. Question is very simple, but the answer is the simplest answer to the complex questions of existence in the world. Bhagavan says, you know, Jadasya Dhruvar Mrityum, Nayanam Chindanti Shastrani, Nayanam Dagati Pamagaha, Nayanam Chindanti Shastrani, Nayanam Dagati Pamagaha, Nachayanam Vedayandiyapo, Nasoshiyati Vairataha. The indestructibility of the soul, nothing can, the animal cannot pierce the soul, water cannot melt it, fire cannot burn it, the wind cannot waft it away. That is the permanence of the soul. Body is not permanent. These are all matters of philosophy which we thought that ordinary persons cannot understand. It is the same revelation which Vivekananda got from Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. You know, after all, we have an existential solution also to all our problems. We believe that Paritranaya Sadhuna, whatever happens, whatever is the worries in our life, ultimately we have a hope. Paritranaya Sadhuna, Vinashaya Drashtuda, Dharma Samsthamanathaya, Sambhavani Ve. That is a hope. The Indian heritage, you know, when we speak about Indian heritage, what Swami Vivekananda did is to spread the soft power of India. At that time, when he understood the audience in Chicago, the word soft power may not have been there. What is soft power? The Harvard professor, Joseph Nye, he has come out with a profound revelation, with the rishis of India had done it millennia back. He has come to the conclusion that soft power is a power of heritage, culture. Art, culture and heritage. That constitutes a soft power of a nation. You know, India is one country which has the best soft power in the world. But we are not even in the first 30th countries to project our soft power. Because we have to have pride in ourselves, pride in our heritage. You know, hard power is military power, to an extent economic power. Military power does not achieve anything anywhere. Even in the battle of Mahabharata, what finally happened? Panchali lost even the Upapandavas, their own sons, in the battle, not in the battlefield or the flying. Ashwatthama killed them. You know, we don't gain anything in a war. War is something, since war begins in the minds of men, it is in the minds of men that defenses against it have to be built. Therefore, soft power is the power. That is what Vivekananda told the entire world in America. In his powerful address, which starts with Sisters and Brothers of America, he opened up the gates to the treasure house that is India, the splendor that is India. That's a great contribution which Swami Vivekananda has done in opening up the mind of the world to India's great soft power. Now, at this context, you know, around he is also highlighting the soft power of India. And he has launched what is called the Kanakranti, which is called art, culture and heritage, to be known of the world through influence, not through military power. That is India's soft power, which was first explicated by none other than Vivekananda. I remember one anecdote which was told by Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, which is relevant even to India today. When Sanatana Dharma is under attack, we should remember this anecdote by Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. You know, there was a serpent. Nobody likes a serpent. Everyone hates a serpent. The serpent is very hard. Why are people afraid of me? They are running away from me. They hate me. Why? The sadhu came that way. The sadhu told him to do one thing. You stop biting, then all your problems will be over. After 6 months, the sadhu comes there. He sees the serpent, you know, in a corner, tired, beaten, bleeding, cannot even move. He asked what happened to you. Swami, the sadhu asked the serpent, what happened to you? The serpent said, you are responsible for my plight. How? You only told me to stop biting. I asked you only to stop biting, not stop hissing. Don't stop hiss. Keep on hissing. Stop only biting. That is the message which in his own subtle way Vivekananda also gave to the whole world. Hindus, Sanatana Dharmis, those who pride in India's culture. We should stop biting, of course, but we should not stop hissing. He made us warriors for the nation, warriors for the culture. That's a great contribution which he has made. I remember the emperor of Ujjain. The emperor, when we hear about Ujjain, we think about Vikramaditya and the Navaratnas of Vikramaditya. In my childhood, I was forced to learn who are the Navaratnas by my mother. Dhanvantari, Kshavanaha, Amarasimha, Shanku, Vedana, Patta, Kadagappara, Kavidasa, Khyado, Varanamigiru, Drupadasamaya, Ratnani, Varadajitava, Vikramasya. These are the 9 jewels of the court. The emperor is in his deathbed. All the courtiers and ministers said, the young prince can be coronated, this coronation can be announced now, but the prince is fit enough to rule in any way. But the emperor said, no. Let him go out of the palace. Let him live with ordinary citizens, the common man. Let him learn something from them, from their life, come back to the palace. The prince spends 1 year alone with the common man in disguise. He understands their emotions, their feelings, their sentiments, how they react to things. He comes back. He reveals all that he has learned from them. The courtier said, now he is fit enough to be emperor. But the emperor said, no. Let him go to the forest. There is a hermit there. Let him learn from the hermit and come back. The prince goes to the hermit. The hermit tells him, please go out into the jungle and listen to the voices there. The young prince, with rapt attention, listens to the various voices in the forest, various voices which he has not heard in the palace, the latterly of the brooks, the rustle of the leaves, so many and the braying of the animals, all sounds which he has never heard earlier. He comes and repeats it to the hermit. The hermit says, no, not enough. The prince again goes, listens with rapt attention to all the subtle voices around him. Then he comes and tells the hermit, I have heard 2 new voices. What is that? I heard the voice of the daybreak. I heard the voice of the daybreak. I heard the voice of honey getting filled in the flower. The hermit said, yes. Now you are fit enough to lead. Now you are fit enough to begin, because you could hear the voices which others did not hear, the sound of silence. You could hear the sound of silence. A leader is able to hear the sound of silence. He should be able to see what others do not see. He should be able to hear what others do not hear. It is that stage to which Vivekananda rose at such a young age and made others also rise to that level. Being able to listen to the sound of silence. Vivekananda could listen to the sound of silence that is very much embedded in the rich culture and heritage of India. That is a great contribution which he has done. And now, when it comes to Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, I am deeply indebted to Netaji. I have not seen him, but in my childhood, right from the age of 5, I used to hear from my father all the stories about Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. I would like to share it with you. My father was a freedom fighter. And he, of course, admired Gandhiji, but he felt that we should show our valor like Netaji Bose. My father was young at that time. He was an ardent devotee of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. That is why my name is also Ananda Bose. Now all of my brothers and sisters, my father named us Bose. Instead of naming us neither by the caste name, I am Ananda Bose, Sundar Bose, Kumar Bose, Mohan Bose, Indira Bose, Komala Bose, all are Boses. It is a destiny that brought me to West Bengal, the land of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. Even today in my room, I have a big portrait of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. When I am in doubt, like Shakespeare's Hamlet, to be or not to be, I look at the portrait and get the answer. His answer is that, Delhi chalo. Yes, as they say, charai beti, march ahead. when I am in doubt, I always look at Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose's portrait and derive inspiration march ahead, march ahead. I think if I could be of any use as a governor, it is mainly because of the inspiration that I received from Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. 3 cheers to Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, my humble salutations to you. Now, what did I hear from my childhood? I heard about Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, the student, was a very bright student. He had first class honors for his philosophy. Then he went to Cambridge. He got into the Indian Civil Service, one of the most coveted services in that time. Aravind also got it. But, I remember one anecdote about Netaji Bose. Young Netaji came to see I always follow the Now, the watch and you are an ICS officer. You will be permitted to. Boss was carrying a folded umbrella with you. This umbrella is a symbol of the manliness of the youth of Bengal. Without this umbrella, you will not enter the portals. And he did not enter. After some time he resigned. That is after his patriotism. Now, I am a humble satisfaction. That grand portico of Ramakrishna, which was once denied to Subhash Chandra Bose, I had the good fortune to name that same portico as Netaji Bose portico. Now that portico in Ramakrishna is called Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose portico. That is nature's, history's rebels, noble rebels. Now, speaking about him, he was obliterated from history. Independent India has not been grateful to the contributions of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. Netaji has been obliterated from history. We should bring it back. As my humble contribution, I am also sort of a writer. I am publishing a book, rewriting the history of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, recreating that niche which he deserves in our human mind. In our mind, Netaji still lives. It is said, Caesar the dead was mightier than Caesar the died. Similarly, we can say, Netaji the dead is mightier than Netaji the died. In our minds, Netaji is not dead. Netaji will never die in our minds. That position in history, the deserved position of history has to be given back. That will be an endeavor which we should certainly take forward too. It is said, I do not want to continue my speech here because this is Youth Day. This is the youngest country in the world. Youngest country in the sense, we are going to be having the average age of the youth. We will be the youngest country. The demographic dividend is something which is like great asset and capital for India to grow and prosper. Youth are not creations of the past. Youth are not creations of the past or custodians of the present. They are creators of the future. Youth are not creations of the past or custodians of the present. They are creators of the future. Nothing should be opaque from the youth. That should be the attitude which the nation takes. India is great. We should assert India is great. India is strong. We should assert India is strong. In the Mahabharata, there is a scene. Arjuna takes the vow. Today, before the battle ends at sunset, I would have slain Jayadratha. If not, I will commit self-immolation. Pitched battle takes place that day. Jayadratha is not slain, the sun has set. Arjuna sits in his chair, stupefied as what to do. Then, with a whip of the hand and a mischievous smile, Lord Krishna sees that the sun has risen again. Arjuna doesn't know what to do. Jayadratha is celebrating his victory in front of Arjuna's death. Now, with a quizzical smile, Krishna asks Arjuna, the sun is above you. Sun is above you. Weapon is in your hand. The enemy is in front of you. Act, Arjuna, act, Arjuna, act. India is telling the youth, act, Bengal, act, India, act. That is the message which Vivekananda Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose gave to us. That is why, 23rd of January, birthday of Netaji Bose, we are celebrating our Parakrama Day. That is the right title to be given to that day. Parakram. India's valor, most representative of India's valor is none other than Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. As Winston Churchill said about the Royal Air Force, never before has so much been done. Never before has so much been done to so few, to so many in so short a time. Never before has so much been done by so few to so many in so short a time. Yes, that is the sum total of what Vivekananda and Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose has done to the nation. I don't want to take more of your time. When we remember the Parliament of Religions, I remember something similar happened in the district where I was district collector. I was in Kerala, there was a district collector, not district magistrate, both are the same. Now, there was a kind of a international interfaith conflict. Speakers of various religions came from all over the world to speak in the big Maidan there, which contained more than a lakh of audience. Now, so many people like Billy Graham came from America, and so many leaders came, Dalai Lama came. Then, that day, it was a turn of Swami Chinmayananda. Now, Chinmayananda is a great exponent of Bhagavad Gita. I have listened to this discourse on Bhagavad Gita many, many times. I thought I will meet Swamiji and pay my respects to him as a district collector and also listen to his discourse. An announcement comes on the mic. Ladies and gentlemen, Swamiji's flight has been delayed by 1 hour. The next time during your speech, it means please wind up, isn't it? You know what was written there? Swamiji's flight has been delayed by 1 more hour, please speak on. So 2 hours I have to speak on dialectical materialism and the essence of Indian philosophy. This is scene number 1. Scene number 2. See, I got an award for low-cost housing which I had started when I was district collector. UN award. That is UN Global Best Practice Award. I went to receive it in New York in the UN headquarters. I received the award and they allowed me to speak for 3 minutes. I spoke there. Happily, I was resting in my hotel room in Manhattan. I get a telephone call from India at midnight. At that time there was no mobile, only long distance call is there. Some lady was speaking, an old lady from her town, it was very evident. She told me, is it Dr. Ananda Bose? I said, yes, ma'am. Doctor, I need your help. Please tell me, ma'am. Doctor, I am not able to sleep for the last 3 days. Please help me. I thought maybe she thought I am a medical doctor. So I need that doctor. I said, ma'am, I am not a medical doctor. I know everything about you, Dr. Bose. You are district collector here, At that time I was, I'm Stella Cruz, who was professor of English at that time in Fatima College. Oh, madam, how are you? How is your health? Oh, health is very bad. Health is very bad. I told you I'm not getting sleep for the last 3 days. And then I told her, madam, are you having hypertension? Yes, I am having hypertension, blood pressure, I am having it. Are you in the habit of taking sleeping pills before you go? Yes, I take phenobarbital. Or maybe you would have forgotten to take sleeping pills in the last few days, that's why you're not able to sleep. No, I have taken phenobarbital, but still I am not able to. Only you can help me, doctor. Only you can tell me, madam, what I can. Do you remember when you were district collector, you gave a speech on dialectical materialism and the essence of Indian philosophy? 1 minute after you start the speech, I started sleeping. Can you repeat the speech over again? I want to sleep. So before you say that, I think I should take more of your time. And moreover, see, one thing I want to share with you. After becoming governor, I have addressed many conferences and conflicts, even here. But this is the most dignified, most purposeful meeting. Credit goes to all of you in the audience. Thank you very much for doing this. Now, with the Swamiji around here, if you have compulsory speakers who speak more and more on the stage, there are 2 models to restrain them. One is the Singapore model. In Singapore, there is a legislation. Nobody can speak on the public platform for more than 5 minutes. If they speak more than 5 minutes, there is an insurance there. Time of the audience will be insured, the speaker has to pay the premium. Either he can accept this or the Greek model. Greece, Athens, the credit of participatory democracy. There, anyone can come. on a public platform and move a resolution. You don't have to be an elected senator or an MLA or an MP. Any citizen can come, but on one condition. The entire, he has to come to City Square, where thousands of people will be there. Before that, on a wooden platform, he has to stand. Before he starts speaking, the city father, the mayor will come and put a noose around the neck. Then he has to speak. If what he speaks is accepted by the audience, the noose will be removed from your neck. Even on the platform will be removed from underneath. So I think we can start the Greek model. Invite me also next time when it is not on the platform but in the audience. Now recently, I had discovered, I am chancellor of 50 universities in West Bengal. I take education very, very seriously. Whether I have time or not, when I am invited to address a convocation in any university, I used to go there. One day I spoke in a convocation for an hour together. At the end of it, I got very excited and I saw you have so many youngsters in front of me. That's all old men do. I also exhorted them. We need industrial reform. We need educational reform. We need social reform. We need cultural reform. A student from the audience told me, but you need some chloroform. Thank you very much. Wish you the very best. God bless.
Your Excellency, thank you so much for your inspiring and heart-provoking speech. Your words have truly enriched our minds and souls. Your message will undoubtedly resonate with the youth, motivating them to become the agents of positive changes in society. Thank you so much, everybody.
মহাময়ী রাজ্যপাল সাহেব, এতক্ষণ আমাদের স্বামীজি, নেতাজি, তাদের জীবন, তার সঙ্গে ভারতীয় অধ্যাত্ম চেতনা, ঐতিহ্য সব কিছুকে মিলিয়ে আমাদের সামনে এতক্ষণ সুন্দর একটি বক্তব্যের মধ্য দিয়ে আমাদের সেই বৃহৎ চরিত্রগুলির কথা মনে করিয়ে দিলেন। আমাদের বড় হতে গেলে সামনে যে চরিত্রের উদাহরণ রাখতে হয়, বড়র কাছে গিয়ে দাঁড়াতে হয়, তাকে অধ্যয়ন করতে হয়, সে কথাই রয়েছে ওনার বক্তব্যের পরতে। তো এখন আমরা মহাময়ী রাজ্যপাল সাহেবকে ধন্যবাদ জ্ঞাপন করব, ওনাকে ধন্যবাদ জানাবেন। আমাদের লোকপ্রজ্ঞা পশ্চিমবঙ্গের রাজ্য সম্পর্ক প্রমুখ ডাক্তার আশিস কুমার মন্ডল।
ओम नमस्ते ज्योतिराजाय विवेकानंद सूरये सच्चित्सुख स्वरूपाय सलिले तापहरिणे Honorable Governor, Pujya Maharaj ji, respected personalities on the dais, Rabindranath Vivekananda, Veer Subhas Mohan Desh, Unnati Bharatbharsh. Bharatiya Pragya Jyoti was very bright in Bengal. It was so vibrant and brilliant. It crossed Bharat, entered into the heart of foreign scholars and analyzed it. By the effect of time, distorted cultural practice, mixed apprehension of the sacred scriptures and false narrative, corruption, criminality, mischievous activities, injustice, and different negative thoughts make a dark cloud over the program. I am very proud to inform you an organized collective effort has started since 2018 in Bengal for establishment of brightness of Pragya. Do you know the nomenclature of the collective effort? It is Lokoprajna. a branch of Lokoprajna. Lokoprajna desires to cultivate the divine qualities among the youth. अभयम सत्य संशुद्धि ज्ञान योग व्यवस्थिति दानम दानस्थ यज्ञस्थ स्वाध्याय स्थापयति अहिंसा सत्यम प्रेम त्याग शांति अपैषुणम दया भूतेश्वरोयुक्तम मार्दवम हि अचापरम तेजस्थमा धृति शौचम अद्रवनाति मानिता भवन्ति संपदम दैवम अभिजातस्य. To develop these divine qualities among the students, we need teachings. Three basic pillars. One is spirituality, another is education, but parayana, and third one is culture. And that's why we choose our venue, either in mott or mission, or in cultural institute, or school, college, or university. And for that reason, we have organized today's Gyan Yajna in this cultural traditions. We are fortunate enough that Honorable Governor is present here as a recipient of this Gyan Yajna. We are very much grateful to him because of his moral support, active participation, and touchy lecture. His greatness, elaborated by my former speaker, at the last, we pay her blessing for preaching, practicing, protection, propagation of our ideas. Thank you all.
A very good afternoon to His Excellency, the Honorable Governor of West Bengal, dignitaries on the dais, and my friends in the audience. I'm delighted to announce the Governor's Award of Excellence, a prestigious honor recognizing the outstanding achievements of 5 youths that will be selected by a committee which will be chaired by the DG of the National Library. This award will celebrate their remarkable contributions in academics, leadership, community service, innovation, embodying the true spirit of youth empowerment. These awards will be presented on a befitting occasion anytime in the future. Let us join together to honor these young achievers and celebrate their dedication and excellence. This Governor's Award of Excellence will carry an amount of Rs 10,000, a citation and a trophy. May you please have a round of applause for these youth who are selected.
Your Excellency, we are deeply grateful for the time you spared for us. But we also understand that duty calls. We must bid you farewell now, as you have important supernatural duties to attend to. Your Excellency, once again, thank you so much for your presence and your guidance. We wish you all the best for your endeavors. Thank you so much, everybody. Now, let us show our respect and gratitude to our nation. All please rise for the national anthem. Thank you so much, Rupal. Please sit down.
বসে যান, আপনার জায়গায় বসে যান। আমাদের পরবর্তী পর্যায়ে শুরু হবে। এখন আমরা
নিজে বাইরে চলে গেল বাইরে যাবে আমরা সবাই থেকে গেলাম আপনার থেকে বল পাই আর কত নাড়
সকলের কাছে একটু আসতে একটু বসে যান সাইলেন্টলি। আমরা আবার আমাদের নিচের অনুষ্ঠানে ফিরে আসবো। তো আমরা বরণ পর্যায়ে এখন বরণ করে দেব। আমাদের মধ্যে উপস্থিত আছেন জাতীয় গ্রন্থাগার ন্যাশনাল লাইব্রেরির ডাইরেক্টর সাহেব ডক্টর অজয় প্রতাপ সিং। ওনাকে বরণ করে নেওয়ার জন্য ডক্টর সত্যনারায়ণ ভট্টাচার্য মহাশয়কে, যিনি এক্স রেজিস্ট্রার বিশ্বভারতী বিশ্ববিদ্যালয়।
क्षम्यतां तत्र अन्यः तु तत्र आयोजनकरे गतः इति कृत्वा अनन्तरं वयं वरणकार्यक्रमं सम्प्रति अस्मासु आयोजन्ते विधानचन्द्र कृषि विश्वविद्यालयस्य यशस्विनः ख्यातनामाः पण्डितप्रवराः डॉक्टर दिलीप कुमार मिश्र महोदयाः एतेषामेव तत्र उत्तरीय उपढौकनादिभिः प्रदानेन तत्र सम्पूर्णं भवति। अतः मया निवेद्यन्ते श्रीमती सुतपा प्रसाद महोदयाः तत्र वरणार्थं कृपया आगत्य वरणं कुर्वन्तु। दशावतार महोदयः भवति लोकप्रज्ञा राज्य मातृशक्ति प्रमुखः इति।
ধন্যবাদ। এরপর আমরা বরণ করে নেব আমাদের রাজ্য গবেষণা প্রমুখ অমর ভারত অজেয় ভারত সহ আরো বহুবিধ পুস্তকের রচয়িতা ডক্টর ইন্দ্রজিৎ সরকারকে। ওনাকে বরণ করে নেবেন আমাদের লোকপ্রজ্ঞার যোগ বিজ্ঞান যে বিভাগ তার রাজ্য প্রমুখ মাননীয় চন্দন দাস মহাশয়। ওনাকে বরণ করছি।
अस्तु सम्प्रति महत्यस्मिन् कार्यक्रमे अस्माकं कृते राराजन्ते अतिथिरूपेण मुख्यवक्तृरूपेण च अस्माकं रामकृष्ण मिशन विवेकानंद शैक्षणिक तथा अनुसंधान केन्द्रस्य सम्माननीयाः कुलसचिवाः स्वामी कालेशानंद महाराज महोदयाः एते महोदयाः सम्प्रार्थ्यन्ते कृपया आगत्य अस्माकं कृते तत्र वाग्वचोभिः अस्मान् समापयन्तु इति।